Hey everybody, welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. We're still working on the towel, and yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Oh man, I tell you, it's something else. Again, running into issues where we're missing parts. Looks like we're going to be about 9 arms short, unless I can make some of these other arms work, which I hope I can. It's just that I'm going to have a lot of people out there with some kind of sensor device, you know, like this dude right here. So, anyway, but we'll probably get this done here, I would say, relatively soon. I mean, get these guys done. I should be done with these guys actually here within the next hour, I would think. Can't really see why I wouldn't be, but excuse me. Sorry, I'm looking for something at the moment on my computer so that I can change this. I was pretty sure that I had the right thing. Okay. Also been doing a lot of thinking about, you know, various Space Marine chapters and stuff that I would like to build later on. But I've got to get the ones done. I've got 2 more chapters to put together at a minimum, and that's my salamanders and my my homegrown chapter that, again, I don't want to reveal. I almost do it every time, but ooh, excuse me. Let's see here. There we go. All right, and I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the gameplay last night. I had fun doing it. I wanted to do another game. I was just super tired, but I decided to lean on some, as Baltimore would say, existing wisdom. And apparently that group that I was going to deal with, and I'm not talking bad about them, but was it Tactical Tortoise or something like that, that I was going to get involved in that whole, you know, competition or whatever, you know, tournament match play stuff. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I was watching some videos that they had about, you know, what everybody gets wrong in 40K. And I mean, I'm not saying I have everything memorized right now, okay? I mean, you know, some of the stuff is relatively common sense, and I'm in a way kind of sort of working on things, you know, I mean, like trying to remember things. But what was interesting to me was I knew that he was wrong about stuff. And then when I got down into the comments about things, and this was just on basic shooting and line of sight and stuff like that, I mean, the dude was getting hammered left and right. And, you know, he's a tournament organizer, supposedly, or whatever it is that he does. And I kind of felt bad for him a little bit, but at the same time, I mean, I was about to, like, take his word as gold, and I'm glad I didn't do that. So, looks like I'm back to the drawing board as far as, you know, the rules and stuff like that go, which is fine. So what I think I'm gonna do, I am gonna do this. It's not what I think I'm gonna do. I am going to literally go through the rules on Tabletop Simulator, and I'm going to play or learn how to play the game essentially live. That's what I'm gonna do. So not right now. I mean, I'm working on Tau, of course, but I'm going to do that, and I think I may do it in subsections, maybe I'll just do it as recordings. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to do it to the point of I know that I can't just go straight out of the book. That's one thing I already know. I got to get the fact going. I need to get that printed out, and then I need to cross-reference everything, so that way I make sure I know what's going on. Now, am I late to the party on 9th edition? You bet it. You betcha. I am definitely late to the party. But that doesn't mean that I can't you know, put that out there for other folks. And you know, and who knows, maybe whenever 10th edition comes out, which will probably be next year, because, you know, what do we get, 2 years before a new edition comes out these days, I'll be, you know, better spun up on what's going on and how to make the changes and adjust myself as it goes. So but anyway, aside from all of that, we have decided to, for the most part, split this Tau, the Tau infantry anyway, as much as humanly possible, in half of strike teams and breacher teams. We only have one Pathfinder team, but I feel like I can use these guys as Pathfinders if I really want to, because they're all carrying carbines anyway. You know, so there's that if I really, you know, want to do that. And I may, you know, considering that's, you know, that's the group that definitely, you know, Games Workshop stole my rules from, as far as a marker light goes. And what I need to do is I need to show you guys that model. I thought I did, but I don't think I did in a previous video. But I need to show you guys that model so you understand. I mean, it's old. It's an older Steel Legion set. Essentially cut the missile off of a missile launcher and turned it into, you know, I cut it just right so that where the missile connected, once you cut that off, it almost looks like a lens, if you will. Yeah, so and it's one of those things that I'm kind of it's interesting to me that there's not hold on 1 second. Drop the arm down here. It's interesting to me that there's not something like that for every army. Like, why would the Tau be the only ones with that? You know what I mean? And for those of you that don't really know what I'm talking about, the marker light, 36 inches, you know, says heavy one. See marker lights rule. I don't have that here, but I do have, hold on a second, I've got a Tau Codex, so I'll just pull that out real quick. Let's see here. You can hear that cracking, boy. This thing has not been opened. Let's see here. Marker light, 0.3. That's not what I'm looking for. Systems, target lock. Yeah. 123, which is where I was. So you can re-roll hits of 1 for the Tau Empire models attacking the unit. Well, here it is. Marker lights. Projected hollow beam illuminates the target, rendering it vulnerable to pinpoint fuselage from supporting units. If a model other than a vehicle fires a marker light, it cannot fire any other weapon in that phase. When a unit is hit by a marker light, place a counter next to it for the remainder of the phase. The table below describes the benefits the Tau Empire models receive when shooting at the unit that has marker light counters. All benefits are cumulative. Number 1 on the table, you can re-roll hits of 1 for Tau Empire models attacking this unit. Number 2, destroy and seeker missiles fired at this unit. Use firing models ballistic skill and modifiers rather than only hitting on a 6. Number 3, the target unit does not gain any bonus to its saving throws for being in cover. Number 4, Tau Empire models attacking this unit do not suffer the penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons or advancing and firing assault weapons. 5 or more, add 1 to hit rolls for the Tau Empire models attacking the unit. My understanding of this table is that you're supposed to roll a dice and then it tells you what's going on, but it does not actually say that here. Oh, Games Workshop, why can't you just make it clear, you know? I mean, just completely ridiculous. 36 inches, heavy one, and that's all it says. So, I mean, there's literally nothing here to tell you when a, cannot fire. Okay, when a unit is hit by a marker light, place a counter next to it. The table below describes the benefits. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you would just have to assume you're rolling a dice, and that's deciding what is going to actually happen. But I don't know. So that's something I'll have to do some further research on. But right now, I'm just trying to get these infantry put together and move on from there. Because after that, I've got a 10-man Pathfinder team with the recon drone or whatever the heck that drone is. I'm not even sure. It's something that, again, I've got to research. I'm just going to put it together as it is. I got a ton of drones to put together. I've got all the crisis suits and things like that. So I guess technically this wouldn't be all the infantry, but I don't want to say this out loud, but they might be growing on me a little bit. Just saying. It could have been the work that I had to put into getting their torsos done. I don't know. I don't know what the case is here that's got me kind of looking at maybe this is a thing. It could have been the video I watched with the guy, same guy, Tactical Tortoise, did a small short video on the tactics of using Tau, and then he just made fun of it and how they just die. Well, I don't know that that's the case. I mean, I think it's really about your generalship in any case, and then of course, whatever the specific missions are. Something I have noticed though, I can't, I have no proof of this, and I don't want to outright accuse any TO of doing this whatsoever. But what I have noticed is that it seems like there is a batch of missions and whatnot that are out there that aren't necessarily all Games Workshop missions. And excuse me. That being said, there's, what am I trying to say here? I would say that maybe some of these guys, these TOs and whatnot that are out there, I think that they're building armies and doing things in such a way that it's geared towards that mission or that pile of missions. Oh man, I just literally broke that off. What the heck? How the heck did that even happen? I'm sorry, that package of missions that they put together or whatever. And I mean, I know you could say, oh, well, of course, everybody's doing that. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Well, and you're probably right. But I think that might be what drives the meta more than anything. Instead of, I mean, everybody sets up exactly the same. The terrain is set up exactly the same. And they all hide exactly the same. And then it's just, it really is, even though they say that, that's all to stop, winning with who gets to go first. It literally is decided in that way, I think, in the beginning at least. So I could be wrong, but I feel like perhaps Games Workshop has moved on from the players like we are, most of us anyway, to really just the match players. And some of you may already know this. You may be like, dude, you're not telling me anything I don't already know. And that's fine. I mean, again, I've been out of the hobby, playing for a while. I'm barely putting my stuff together, all of this stuff anyway. But I think it's, I don't know, man. I mean, with what I watched today and what I knew were blatant, missteps in the rules, even for my limited knowledge of 9th edition, I was just like, if you are going to make a video that says this is what everybody screws up and your video screws it up, I mean, I'm sure you guys understand where I'm going with that. that's why I want to do a video that I've watched a lot of them. I've watched mini wargaming, you know, obviously the Tactical Tortoise dude, midwinter minis, a bunch of different people that, you know, they break it down like what's actually going on in the game, you know, how to play the game or whatever. But they either go way too fast, talking too fast, that you got to constantly go back and forth, so you're constant, you know, in an effort to make the video shorter, so you're constantly pausing and going backwards, and you're losing yourself in what your thoughts were with whatever the rule, you know, description, or in some cases determination or interpretation, we'll put it that way, was. That being said, what am I trying to say here? You have the alternate to that, which is, come on man, glue down already. You have the alternate to that, which is going slower, but what you're doing is you're not going into detail to the point that it makes any sense. I'm not saying you got to get into tactics and nuance. I mean, that's what battle reports are for, and you specifically learning how to play the game, and I agree with that. You know, you develop your own tactics, whatever, you know, but I think it hurts the game because it hurts the newer players trying to get involved, you know. It makes it too complicated. I mean, if you take a look at, you know, the game I played last night on, you know, TTS, you know, it was very basic, you know, very basic, you know, same units, same, you know, stats that I would have to, you know for each, so I didn't have to, you know, worry about bouncing back and forth on anything. Oh, and you want to know something else I failed to do last night that I just remembered? Those Space Marines didn't have one wound apiece, they had two. So, and I think that just changed. That changed, you know, recently, last couple of months or something, I believe. And you know, so that would have made that game go considerably longer. Troops probably would have survived longer, and it would have been more upkeep on the board. Now, I'm not saying the Space Marines don't need two wounds apiece, but if I remembered that, you know, then I probably, you know, would have chosen a bigger board. I probably would have, I would hope maybe that would have changed what the actual objective could have been and that kind of thing. I mean, who knows? But yeah, anyway, I mean, that's, you know, that's where we're sitting right now when it comes to explaining this stuff to folks, and even reading, you know, the book and stuff like that. So that is something I would like to do. But like I said, right now I'm working on getting these guys put together, at least the bulk of my forces, which is these fire warriors, and well, they're all fire warriors technically, but these strike teams and whatnot. Let's see. We've got to find 9 more arms because we are 9 shy of something. The problem is I have 9 arms over there, but they belong to the other side, which is interesting because I don't have none of this came with, you know, left-handed guns. So that's kind of interesting. That's my, oh god, I forgot about all my crew. Holy crap, how many crew do I have? There's, hold on, there's 16 in there. 16. Let's see here, because I'm too tired to do this. 16 times 4 plus, this looks like, I don't know how many crew this is. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 5, there might be 12 in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 76 total crew. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty heavy, massive infantry heavy army. Oh, and because I got distracted because, you know, that's what happens sometimes. I am looking at, like I said, the possibility, don't hold me to this, of getting vehicles for this army. Probably more in the realm of transport. But what I don't want this army to be is an army that sits back and shoots. I just don't want to play that way. I just don't. I'm hoping that I can turn around and... Wait, is this the crude I just laid down? Yeah, I sure hope so. Alright, what do we got here? We got 3, so we need 6 more arms of some type. Alright, that looks like a lefty right there. But yeah, I'm gonna look at, you know, what vehicles are out there that would be, you know, worth it in a way. This is crazy that there are no left-handed guns. Everything is right-handed. I wonder why. This one looks like he's got a magazine change. I could do that. I'd rather do that than have a bunch of these censored things all in their hands all the time. Alright, so let's look for that. What is this arm? Okay, that's lefty. I don't know what this guy's got. What's he got? What is that? What the heck? This right here, no idea. Maybe that's a magazine too. I don't know. It's better than, again, having a million sensors out there. Alright. Let's see. Okay. It's done, so there's at least 2. Let's take a look here. Oh, I stand corrected. There is a left-handed gun, but he's not actually shooting it left-handed. He's just holding it left-handed. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, what do we got here? Anything? Anybody? No. Okay. Still nothing. Not good. Not good. Nothing there. Okay, here's some more. All right. We'll go ahead and grab this data slate thingy. Whatever it is, some kind of something. Alright, so that's what do we got here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. That's everybody. So after that, we just got to put backpacks, helmets, and shields on them. And I am praying, gosh, I have not counted. I am praying that we have all of the shields. If we don't, it's going to be back to molding is what it's going to be, really. Alright, so let's get these arms on here. Get this knocked out. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that Pathfinder team together next before I move on to the Crute. I imagine the Crute will be a lot simpler to deal with. I sure hope so anyway. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? You can go on these guys because their guns are further away. That way this thing is not in the way. Of course, my hand... Come on. My hands are slippery for some reason because this plastic is slippery. Oh, goodness. Sure not because of the glue, because then they'd be sticking. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it, you son of a... Okay. Got another guy whose gun is pretty far away from him. So we'll put one of these longer things on there. I'll let that sit underneath. It looks kind of cool. This guy looks a little longer. Do the same. And I hope you guys really did enjoy the mold video. I'm pretty excited about that and how I was able to, you know, learn all of that on that program so fast. It's got me thinking of all kinds of content ideas. Just need to find the right amount of time. Of course, some of that's going to be taking a break from doing this to do that, because I don't exactly have anything I need to mold at the moment. I say that and we're going to turn around and not have all the shoulder pads and be like, what the hell? But I think we'll be okay. Let's see here. This guy's going to be doing a magazine change, potentially. Again, I don't know what's in this guy's hand. I can't tell if it's a magazine, a grenade, or what the heck that is. It's weird. But, oh, come on, man. Oh my goodness. I didn't even put that much glue on. And I know that's not the problem. Usually it's when you put too much glue on, it doesn't want to stick. Okay. Put a little bit on there for that joint on each of these guys. Okay, I guess we had one extra, so I'll leave that one out, and we'll use these other ones that look more inconspicuous. And just so, I mean, not that it matters, but just so you know, if you're a new viewer or whatever, or if you're not aware, I'm not the YouTuber out there that just, you know, steals stuff from people for content. I actually patron some of them, like Mini Wargaming. I'm a Vault member, and have been for years. You know, because I do like their content, but you know, there's some of the stuff that just, you know, I'm not gonna say it's incorrect, but it just doesn't seem like it's correct in some regards. And I think that's just, you know, the easy fix around that is to work it out with your opponent before the game and make sure you guys are on the same sheet of music, you know. Like, you know, with anything like terrain or, you know, whatever. Now I know that there's specific, you know, oh my gosh, man, you just do not want to work right now. But, you know, like, you know, clarifications in the facts, you know, stuff like that, you know, the FAQs, I guess would be the better way of saying it. But, you know, I want to make sure that whatever I'm saying is correct, you know, And again, if I'm not correct, I mean, I'm fine with, you know, correcting myself or admitting to that. But I don't want to lead anybody astray. So, can you believe we're actually working on the towel? This is the craziest thing ever. Nope, man, this guy's right here the whole time. I'm sitting here thinking I've got something extra and I don't. Okay. Come on. Man, I tell you, these models are a pain in the butt to put together. The plastic just does not want to play ball. And I mean, I've got my sanding strip right there. I just don't feel like dealing with it right at the moment. I'm anxious to get through these guys and get them done. Gosh, slipping right off, man. Slipping right off. All I'm trying to do is glue you on there. You just gotta be a pain. Sorry that's not on camera. I was trying to zoom in for you guys so you could see a little closer what I'm doing, and realize I shortened my camera view. So I'll fix that right now. This is my line. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So let's see if we can't get him to prop this up on top of there as well. I think that was a good look. Oh my gosh, stop bouncing and moving around, son of a gun. Oh, we're gonna have to hold this one until it decides it wants to glue. Okay, it wants to glue to my finger, but not the model apparently. Oh my gosh, come on already. Man. Now he is not an extra model. There are more over here. So we have sorted it out, and we do have the right amount for what we need. We have 4 strike teams of 12. I'm sorry, 3 strike teams of 12 fire warriors apiece, 1 strike team of 10, and then 4 breacher teams of 10. So got some more dudes over here for the strike teams, and of course all these guys are rocking the rifles here, or the pulse rifles for 30 inches, and then my other teams are rocking the what you call it, the carbines, pulse carbines, I believe, or pulse blaster. Okay, well, it is what it is. It's whatever was in the box, and that's all I can do about it. All right, so now I'm gonna start cutting backpacks. So we should have enough backpacks. That I did count. We got a bunch that are over here. I'm going to zoom back out here so you guys can see what's going on, at least somewhat over here. It looks like it's showing three rows. There's actually a fourth row right here as well. Yeah, you can't see my hand. I'm over the fourth row right now. So there's 4 rows there. Let me get these backpacks over here. And hopefully we don't have to do too much fooling around with these backpacks, because again, the holes are different on each one. But we definitely have to cut them all out. We're gonna need every one of them. And of course, some of them, oh my gosh. All right, you may need another set of clippers that have a skinnier point, I'll put it that way. Because getting in there is proving to be a slight problem. Crap. I decided to cut with the wrong side. Of course I did. We may have to go back to the old staple of just using the razor blade on these bad boys. I'm not even joking. This is not a fun exercise in patience. We've got these other backpacks. I'm not exactly sure what to go to, but I'm gonna wait on those because I think I'm gonna put them on these guys here, if that's how it works out. So no backpacks on that one. No backpacks on that one. No. Alright, here's backpacks. Oh, goodness. Alright. I just killed a fire warrior, I think. He failed a saving throw. Set that off to the side. We're going to work on our strike team guys first for their backpacks. We've already put some of them on, like all the guys that were the models or the torsos that I had to make. All of them already have their they should already have their backpacks. So, because I had to cut all those off, and I think I just wanted to get them done. Pretty sure that's the case. And we've got a couple others in here that already have a backpack too. So we should be good to go. And of course, we've got our one completed Tau that was, you know, the one with the torso that I made. You can see the yellow on there, maybe. Let's see. Maybe not, but anyway, this, you have to trust me. So yeah, he's done completely. Who else has got a backpack? You got a backpack. Does anybody in this team have backpacks? No? Alrighty then. Let's get to it. It's all about gluing. Alright. Just remind myself that it has to go down. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Damn it. What happened here is these it's different era of the model. So like this backpack here has got this stupid, you know, like Eldar style, I don't know what you want to call this little thing on here. And it's not going to fit in the hole. So I'm going to have to cut them off and then glue it on flat, basically. Alright, it looks like that's going to be the case here. So, let's see what I can do. It may be time to get a new pair of Citadel clippers. I've had these for years. Sure yet. What I probably should do is go ahead and put a backpack in this dude's hole before it fills up and dries. There we go. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need another set of strike team dudes. I'm gonna go ahead and get these other backpacks put on before I start worrying about cutting all that crap. It's just gonna be time consuming and boring. But yeah, man, I mean, we're getting this stuff done. Have to determine what's the next army. Not like we have a shortage of them to put together. Oh goodness. And I still want to strip my Necrons down and repaint them. Although my wife will probably say, don't do it, don't do it. It is what it is. Definitely gonna have to try to find some type of vibrant color in a way, because if I don't, I'm gonna have nothing but really a dark colored room of dark colored models inside the cases, for the most part, which, believe it or not, I'm okay with, but I think it'll get a little boring looking at that all the time. Here's one of those guys that fits differently. just wait then and not have to cut all these off. I don't know, maybe I could paint these guys red and yellow since they're space communists. I'm kidding. That would be pretty boring. I do like the look of that pulse blaster / carbine, whatever the hell it's called. It does look pretty cool. Here's another one of those funky looking backpack hole deals. Not sure why Games Workshop thought that would be a good idea. Really don't know. Another one. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. So another one of these Eldar looking backpack connections. Okay, wait a minute. Something's up here. Hold on. 10, 12. Oh, that's right. Because one squad is only... Yeah, that makes sense. I think. We'll find out here in a minute. I feel like I'm perhaps missing somebody, but I'm not sure. Or I lined them up wrong. Not sure at the moment. that's what it looks like. That we're short one for the squad. That should not have been the case. Let's see, because 12, 12, oh no we're not. I just don't have them separated correctly. Okay, we're good. 12, 12, and 12, yep. Alright, so all of those dudes have their backpacks on. I'm going to work on these. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and we will see you next time.